Welcome in, guys, to the 2016 NFL season. It's week one. It's Sunday morning, and that means one thing for you guys. Obviously, you're getting ready for the football to start, to kick off. You're looking at the last line moves before you get your final plays in. And the other thing, too, obviously, is we get to talk to our good friend, our insider connection to what's going on out there in Las Vegas from the real moves, and that's Bill Crackman Krackenberger. We bring him in every single Sunday morning to go ahead and share some insight with you guys. It's an extremely, I think lucky would be the word, but a really great feature that he's willing to, spend a couple of minutes here sharing some information with us and with you guys. So don't take that for granted. He's got a ton of great insight. Before we go ahead and I'll turn it over to him and let him roll, just wanted to mention to everybody out there, obviously you guys know this is the 15th year anniversary of 9/11, and so we obviously want to thank all of our troops and everybody who, gave their lives that day and is supporting our country, defending our country. I know this is near and dear to Crack's heart. I was in D.C. actually on 9/11, certainly not the same probably as being in New York City, but still shut down the city, had to evacuate, gridlock everywhere, and took forever to finally get back home. But there are many people who obviously did not come back home that day. So we think about them on this day. And with that said, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Crack to share some thoughts on that, and then start digging into the card today.
Good morning. Yes, and that's a very good tribute and a good memory, and not a good memory. I'm sorry. It's a good tribute, and really, I remember that morning like everyone else does. People of our generation will always remember where we were that day, just like people of past generations always remember where they were for the Kennedy assassination and so forth. And people are still suffering from that. There's still firemen and there's still police officers and first responders still are suffering today from that. Many have died after because of that too. So it's not just it's not just a couple thousand. It's actually more like, tens of thousands that have suffered diseases after 9/11 because of the asbestos and all the other cancer-causing issues down there. So we do always remember that, and that's something that's important and close to our hearts. And in the scheme of things, all this gambling, getting half a point here and this, it means nothing. Life is so precious. So. I appreciate that, and I'm hoping your viewers, your listeners appreciate that. On to football. Yeah. New Orleans Saints, I'm just running around this morning betting. I like the -1, and I bet a little bit of William Hill -1. I wish I would have bet more on it, actually, because now today I have to go and bet the money line. I went and bet the money line this morning. I laid 135. So I actually was going to lay 140 when I took the chicken down. It's just too much. You like a team too much. First week of the year, which is a very important thing I'm saying. People get really too psyched up for the first week of NFL. I said this many years on your podcast during the first week. It's the NFL. It's having money not for long, it stands for. I mean, really. So you just got to realize that, okay, you get pumped up, the fans, they all get excited. It's first weekend, they're crazy sports books, everyone's yelling and screaming. It's just really, it's Sunday, and a Sunday NFL is no different than really another one. This one they get more pumped up for, which that usually means is more profits for the sports books in the end. So I just wanted to stress that firstly. I bet more on college than I do a whole pro day today. I bet more on one game in college than I'll do on the whole day today. And also, I really don't do nothing without you, Warren. Well, the third week I'll start betting the total. Second, third week, fourth week, whatever week we start, I'll start betting some totals, which are very important. So, the NFL totals you have, especially the overs, are lights out. So, as far as the moves go, yes, I did bet New Orleans. I do see a lot of moves in the market and stuff on some different things. I'm seeing the Detroit Indy total come down now, 51, now it's down to 50. And I didn't bet that. I was just looking at some moves in the market. I did run down to the Golden Nugget last night and take the Bears +6. I took a little Bears +6.5 too before I left town. That's a pretty good play. Now it's 4. It's actually it's 4. It's a couple spots offshore. So even here in town, Canner Gaming has a 4. So you got some good line value there, but the line value doesn't necessarily mean a victory. So, again, it's a good market capping thing that I did. There was really nothing that stood out at me really this week as normal, but as great plays. But so that's really it. I don't suggest everyone go crazy. That's all I can tell you. Just save your bankroll. You bet percentage of bankroll. You're supposed to bet less than 5% on one play. If you're a professional gambler, a professional sports bettor, your bankroll will grow. That means your bet size, dollar amount will grow. So, really, 1% to 2% is ideal. So if you have $10,000, you're only supposed to bet $200 a game. That will grow, though. That number will grow. When it grows because of your successful gambling, then your bet size will grow. It'll go to 20,000. Now you're betting 400 a game, 500 a game. So that's the real tool to successful gambling, and knowing how to take a loss, I would recommend also. That's the number one thing in all of gambling. Most gamblers can't do it. 99.9% can't do it. Even the professionals I know, some of them can't do it. Where that's very, very important. Just, if a game's on TV Sunday night, doesn't mean anything. What's the big deal? It's just another game. If you don't like it, pass. If there's not a play that comes out, pass. But the old New York term, I need action, quote unquote. That's what everyone loves to do. Action. Well, action will take you to the poorhouse, my friend. So that's about it this week, Warren. I look forward to the whole season with you, and look forward to trying to help out your listeners all season long. All right, buddy? I'll talk to you soon.
All right, that sounds great. Thank you very much once again.
All right, buddy.